and that's why it's so fascinating to me and so exciting to me for me to bring this to group therapy,
Yeah.
because yes, there are some clinicians that even I've talked to, if you looked at LinkedIn and stuff, that they try to box these things. Like if I say, oh,
Yeah.
you should try this, they say, oh, that sounds like it belongs in an elementary classroom. Yes, you're right. We use this in elementary school. I've used this in Fortune 100 business
Yeah.
trainings. I've used this in middle school, and I've seen this effectively implemented in group therapy. So just because it works some one place doesn't mean it's not going to work everywhere. You've got a group of diverse people that you're trying to move towards some sort of goal.
Yeah.
This is what works to get everybody moving.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, I'm curious to hear more of the skills. But I do want to make a few points on that. One of them being I've been a clinical supervisor for a long time, and I've observed, hundreds of groups, and groups can be a career killer. Like I think that groups have led to the demise of some therapists, meaning there are no longer therapists right now because of groups. And I've gotten the phone calls after groups saying, "Hey, I don't think I'm cut out for this field." Not like I don't think I'm cut out for this position. I don't think I'm cut out for this field. So how do you think, what you're talking about and what you're teaching, how will that help people?
Well, I think that this is actually a very, very fantastic question. And if there are any executives listening, this is the part to pay attention to.
Yeah.
When you can deliver groups well, it's an enjoyable experience. I've taught every
That's
age group.
that's hilarious to me. This is why I tell you that, because there are two things that most therapists hate. I know you're speaking to executives right now, but there are two things that therapists hate: groups and family therapy. Like it's funny. Like I used to be in a residential program, and right
Mhm.
before group therapy, because everyone did group at the same time, the complete mood shifted. And they act like they were going to war or something. Like
Well,
they acted
but
like they
I
hated
understand
their life.
why. Yeah, I understand why. I have led classes where I wasn't prepared, or I wasn't as or I wasn't as good with the content as I originally thought I was, and it was like pulling teeth,
Yeah.
miserable. And like you can see everybody's not getting it, and it's just like I just want to get out of here. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Alternatively, when the session goes well, it goes by like that. Like
Yeah.
everybody's moving around, everybody's talking, everybody's engaged. It's over before you know it.
Yeah.
And so if you are struggling in delivery, this training might be just what you need to bring you greater job satisfaction, right?
Yeah.
This might actually keep you as a clinician.
Yeah. We had a moment of ADHD there, and I want to get back to what you're saying
Oh, I don't
because
even remember what we were talking about.
because it was important because you said executives, you need to listen to this, right?
Oh
And then
yeah.
we got
So,
distracted. So what do they need to listen to?
well, the fact that this should help in employee retention.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
If you're dreading your groups every week, then that's a part of your job that you really don't like.
Yeah.
And so if we can improve that point, I mean, not only is investing in your staff shown to keep employees, but also if we can make their job better and they can enjoy it more, isn't that a win for everybody?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.